My vision for the future is that in the next 2 to 4 years, it will become a 50-50 conversation when you talk about IRAs and whether you have only traditional investments or you have an alts capable IRA platform. So right now, this is a very, very sort of niche second cousin of the redheaded stepchild of financial services. But I think it's going to become ubiquitous 50-50 conversation, very similar to how if you land in a city you don't live in, it's 50-50. You might have a friend pick you up or you might take an Uber. One of those options literally didn't exist less than 10 years ago. I've been in this business a long time, so I would say that there have been, quote unquote, several existential threats to the financial advisor industry. So once platforms like E-Trade and TD Ameritrade came about to allow individuals to trade individual stocks, financial advisors would be obsolete. That didn't happen. They became stronger. Once index funds became more broadly available, financial advisors are going to become irrelevant. That didn't happen. They actually became stronger. So I think now with the advent of maybe alts, financial advisors are in a great position to sort of incorporate that into their practice, and they're going to become stronger because now they're going to have a broader tool set to be able to offer those clients, and those clients are going to be in a really good position to actually need their advisor to help them interpret and evaluate what percent, what kinds might be appropriate for them. If I have my way, the thing that probably needs to change is there needs to be a single sort of known path to enter an alternative investment. I'm not sure that I could solve that because right now there's different paperwork, different sort of processes, different platforms. But I think in the near future, maybe someone will sort of streamline a one-way path to get into any and all kinds of alts, whether that's cryptocurrency, whether that's a private fund, and so forth. And that's when you're going to see real mass adoption. What I learned throughout my financial advisor career were that there's the defined ways that you can show your client that you're absolutely providing value. And one of those ways is by minimizing the cost. But usually that's at the expense of maybe what you deserve or what you get compensated for. And then the other one was sort of the efficiency and maybe where you hold assets, because at the end of the day, none of us can really predict what any investment's going to do in the future going forward. We use information from the past to extrapolate what we think the returns will be. But if you can hold these investments and avoid, let's say, a 25% marginal tax or 38% marginal tax hit for your clients, you can definitively show your client that I am actually objectively and 100% I can prove to you that I'm helping you retain more of your money, more of your wealth. I think the audience here is looking for new, looking for what can separate me from the competition and what can make me the advisor of the future. And I think I'm going to meet that crowd at this conference more so than I would if I went to any of the other probably 50 or so conferences I've been to in the last 20 years.